To see you here. This is a Smart Life Club. This is a coffee break show. I'm Vicky Helm. I'm so glad you guys are with us today. It is the beginning of the week and it's Monday. And Monday we always have the what in the world is happening. And so, we want to talk about the news, the latest, the things that are coming up in the world. And we want to have a cup of Joe, a nice cup of Joe right now, and help everybody relax this morning and have good ideas and tips. Now, listen, if you're new to the Smart Life Club, welcome. This is a place where we share tools, tips, techniques, inspiration, motivation. We help each other learn to thrive. We help each other learn to grow. We help each other create thrivability in a world that's kind of uncertain right now. Good morning. I see Karinder Singh. Thank you for being here. Great show. Thank you. We just got on, so that's really good. Good morning, Karen. Nice to see you as well. So today, when we're looking at what is happening in the world, how it's unfolding, I just want to say, if you're new here, put your name down below so we can talk to you and say hello and get to meet you. If you're watching this afterwards, if you're watching this after the show, do me a favor, pop hashtag replay into the link down below, and we will get started. I see you all popping on. Thank you for being here. Do me a favor. If you're new, up here, there's going to be a sign that says StreamYard/Facebook. Click on that link, click the blue button, and allow me to see your name over here on the side, and you can put your name there. If you're live from YouTube, welcome to YouTube Live. We go Monday through Friday every day. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button there, and let's have some fun today. Let's talk about this. Good morning to everyone here. I want to say we are looking at the beginning of the week, and I have, good morning, Stephen. Nice to see you're here. I put together some thoughts and things that I want to tell everybody so you know what's happening, so you know why we're doing this. About a few weeks ago, my team and I got together and we were like, okay, we want to make sure our Wednesday guests, when they come on, are going to be helpful to the future of you, to help you, figure out your business, or to help you figure out what kind of things you can do in the future to help you during this. It's really uncertain right now. What's certain is we know we're going to have some economic turmoil, and we know that there's going to be a recovery. We don't know how steep the curve of that is going to be going down. We don't know if it's a big trough, or some people say it's impending implosion and things like that. And there's a lot of unknowns, but there is a lot of knowns. There's a lot of ways that you can help yourself be there. Aliyah Gujar, welcome. Do me a favor and tell me where in the world you are. Type over there, Karinder Singh and Alicia Gujar. Where are you in the world? And so you can join us as we're going live on the page and the group as well. Good morning, Robert. Been enjoying your sense of humor in your posts, says Robin. Everybody enjoys your sense of humor, by the way, Robert, just so you know. Anyway, I want to take a look forward and say every Wednesday, and this Wednesday, we're going to have Isabel Tierney, which you guys, she is like the number one as far as creating change and transformation in people's lives. She is so powerful, so amazing, so good. And like always, she's going to rock your world. She's going to transform your life. She's going to help you rise up and really go inward. We're going to have a great time with her. Hey, it's Robert Stern. Thank you. It's Monday morning. Nice to see you on as well. And so let's talk about the future for a little bit, because, man, it is absolutely crazy right now. Good morning, Donnie. Nice to see you on, my buddy. I'm hoping you guys have your coffee with you, because I know I do. I can't leave home without it right now. Okay, wait, I am home. So on this Monday morning, what are the top 3 things I think you need to be looking out for the future? Well, I think you need to be, 1, looking for new income opportunities. And number 2, I think you need to be looking for how you're going to grow more food and et cetera, because the cost of food's going to get very expensive in a little bit. And number 3, I think you need to look for your tribe. Those are the three biggest things I need to look for in the whole world right now. I think everybody needs to have a place that they can come to where they can get inspiration, motivation. And I think also there is a place where people have to go to find the latest news. And that's the thing that is interesting to me right now is the news is so everywhere. There is like so many narratives going on, and everybody is throwing their narrative out about everything. I mean, how this is a man-made pandemic, or how this is a secret conspiracy plan to change the world and, do everything, and how there's so many theories out right now. Getting clear as to what happens to you is or what you think is, it's amazing. But here's the thing. It is going to be whatever you think it is. That's what's going to manifest, because that's what you're going to be preparing for. And so what I think is going to happen is that I want to just be open to see what happens. It's like, what is it that we can do right now to help ourselves become even slightly aware of what's going on? And that means for me, what's best is when I look at all the incoming data, I want to look at all the incoming data. And that is not easy because there's so much of it. And everybody, sometimes people share with me the same movie 3 times or the same video piece 3, 4, 5 times. And then when it gets to that point, everybody wants to talk about that with me. And I'm like, wow, I just don't have that much time for it. And you want to be able to say to yourself, what are the 3 things that are important to me right now that I have to cover? Just name 3 things. So a lot of people are saying, well, my income is shifting. Yes, the way we're earning income is going to shift. Now, is that a new normal? I don't know yet. Is that a new normal where you're going to have to learn to make income differently? I don't know yet, but I imagine it would be best if you started with that. The second thing is, what's the new normal for food and manufacturing? Are we going to in-house it again, or is it going to be global? What are we going to do? So I know there's a lot of talk right now that people don't want a lot of things to be in one place anymore, and that countries are like, yeah, I don't want to go through this again. I want to be able to never have supply chain disruptions like this again. So they're rethinking it. We really don't know what's going to happen yet. And the third thing I'm worried is like the thing I'm thinking, all those businesses that we currently love, the ones we use, the ones that bring joy to our life. Like, you know what it's like when you're at Sunday and you're like, hey, let's go out to breakfast. You just assume that your favorite breakfast place is going to be open. And you assume that it's going to stay open because it's getting enough, a customer flow. And that joy of being able to do that, or let's go out to dinner and a movie. Remember just going to the movie house? Of course, we stream now. We can stream live. But going to the movie was fun. That's kind of what you did on a date night out. Or, hey, let's go out for an ice cream cone and take all the kids out for an ice cream cone. Those basic pleasures that we had in life have been transferred, and they have to be replaced with something. We don't know if that ice cream store is going to be open anymore. We don't know if that movie theater is going to be open anymore. What about the bowling alley? What about those businesses that added joy? That thing is, how do you add joy to your life right now? So adding joy to your life, maybe you have a Wii station at home where you can, play with things, but adding joy has now become simplistic. We have to become the simple joys of life. The simple joys of life for me are like, I like having a dinner party, and I got to admit, I miss hanging out with my friends. I'm pretty extroverted, as you guys can tell. And I like sitting down and having intelligent conversations with people. And I like sharing a cup of coffee, and I love listening to ideas. I love listening to uplifting ideas about what the future can be. And what's going to be happening in the future is that we're going to be taking a different stance on where our farms are, where our food is coming from, how far it's traveling, or where it could get stuck, or supplies like, just basic stuff that you can get at a hardware store or your clothing store. So much of our clothing is made outside of this country. And it used to be that when you said made in America, it meant something. It meant that it had some sense of quality and pride and things like that. And I don't mind being global. I don't. But I don't want to be supply chain shorted again. And I'm thinking, how can I empower myself? How can I empower my life to have some of the quality of life that I once had? When this is done, I think I'm going to have, a brunch or a dinner party or just have friends over so I can have those small qualities of life that I have. And, grocery shopping, that's a small quality of life that some people, they shop every day in other countries, every single day to have food there. And it was, somewhat affordable. Is it going to be affordable in the future? I don't know. Those are some of the questions that we don't really and can't answer yet, because right now we're still in the highs. There's social distancing, please stay at home phase. And we are trying to put out packages of money to help businesses, both small and large, although I think the requirements for small business are way more restricted than they are for bailouts for big banks. I want to stop and say hello to everybody over here and see what you got saying. Good morning. Woohoo. I love Isabel. I do too. She's going to be fun and great. So she is a master at transformation. She is absolutely going to rock your world, and very uplifting, very positive, very uplifting person, very grounded. And I love it. Good morning, smart one, said Jane and Tarzan. Good morning, Mrs. Goodhart. Nice to see you on, my friend. Hi, Donald. Let's see. Trouble Gifford. Hi, Donald Trouble Gifford. Donald, how did you get in trouble? Nobody's ever called you trouble. Just Karen. Robert says, the future is what we make it. That's right. And it's a blank canvas for everyone right now. I totally agree with that. Now it's time to elevate, strategize, and execute. I want to talk about that because I think that's a key right now. I think if you're in your house right now and you got a lot of time and you're like, well, I binge watched this until my eyeballs fell out. Now what am I going to do? I think that getting that paper out right now and saying my future is going to be whatever I make of it, and start really relating to what it is in the future that you want to experience. Who do you want to become? What do you want to transform into? Now's the time to evaluate, strategize, and execute. That is so important. I mean, that's like the opportunity, isn't it? Let's see. Wow, you guys are really talking. Marvelous Monday, Vicki and Robin. Thank you. I'm not sure who that is, but it might be Furley if I'm thinking. And if it is, hello. If it's Suzanne or Ryan, somebody put your name up here. Hit that StreamYard link and let me see your name. What do you think it is? What are you going to manifest? That's how prepared you will be. That's right. What you think it is and what you're going to manifest, that's how prepared you will be. Definitely need to evaluate streams of income and food generation. I agree. Happy Monday, y'all, from Marie Jo. Nice to see you, MJ. Glad you're with us. Yes, joy, so important. Yes, I think adding joy to your life is, in simple ways, creates this quality of life. And, my friend Tracy, who lives in Australia, her family got together, and they have this ginormous family, and they had a sing-along all together online together. And I thought that was just amazing. There's so many things you can do. Karen says, getting through the virus. 1, how are you going to make income during this time? Number 2, how are you going to feed yourself, have food? Number 3, how are you going to add joy to your life? The answer, consider the old ways, back to basics. Yes, it's got to be back to basics. Remember when a cup of coffee and hanging out with your friends was just a great day? That to me is there. Facebook users, simple joys, snuggling with my honey, singing karaoke at home. It's definitely Furley. Yes, let's see, Robert. Think about how you can add an experience to your audience. The pizzeria near me is selling make your own pie in a box. They supply to sauce, dough, and cheese and extras. And as a family, you make it. That's very cool. That's kind of fun. That's a new, the new expression. Let's see. Thank you. Hi, MJ Caesar and Becky Miles Brenner. Hi, Becky Miles Brenner. Nice to meet you. Sounds wonderful, Furley. Ha, I knew it was you, Furley. I knew right away from your answer. Thank you very much. Although there's a new law in my community that I'm not allowed to sing. That's true. It's a kind of a company policy right now that, Karen and Vicky aren't allowed to sing. Yeah. People squeal, blood runs down their ears. It's not a pretty sight when we sing. Hey, Stephen, nice to see you on all the time. I just love it. Number 1, faith in people that they will do the right thing. Yes. Number 2, listen to too many different diverse thoughts. Yes. 3, being proactive to the things that count, family, friends, and faith. Yes, the 3 F's, family, friends, and faith. Thank you. I love that. Hey, Lachelle, nice to see you on, my friend. Okay, let's see. Good one, Stephen said, Karen. Lachelle says, happy Monday. I've missed you. Thank you. My life happened with my 12 children and increased demands with coaching. I will say that that's true, because when you have 12 children out of school and you are that mom, wow, I don't know how you're doing it. Let's see. No singing. That is too funny. Thank you. It is. So what happens on that Monday? The Monday is right now, this Smart Life Club's coffee break show is going to start putting on people that we think are going to help you expand your future. And that means your now and your future. We're going to continue to bring the experts on. We are going to focus on income creating ideas, health creating ideas, well-being and consciousness creating ideas that you can come in and utilize and grow from. And we're going to continue down that vein because we are uncertain. And whatever you pick up here, whatever you can glean that's going to help you with your future, share that out with people. And, we're going to continue to provide you with the best data we can every Monday when we say what in the world's happening. And so with the virus, we have numbers down. Actually, we hit 5 figures on the weekend, which scared me. There was 26,000 new cases. But today it's dramatically dropped. So we do have some break in that. Do I think the virus is going to go on long? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. One of the things that I do know is that I think our nurses and our EMS, all of the emergency systems, all the doctors, everything, I think they have done such an amazing job. They've been on the front lines and they've been telling it like it is. They've been putting videos up about how frightened they are because, they're not allowed to go around with masks. They've been talking about working 5 days a week, 16-hour shifts. They've been talking about keeping it real with us and saying, look, this has got a way to go. It's got some spread to it. And so what I think they have been is just absolute heroes. And I think the truck drivers that are going out driving across all of the country right now, delivering goods wherever they can when they get them, they've been amazing. And I repeat, do not want to forget the garbage man. The garbage man, it's like we think it's such a low-life job in this country, but let me tell you something. It is like one of the most important jobs. We do not have garbage floating everywhere thanks to them. And they keep all of this, poisonous stuff in that garbage that can be moved away. There are people that are, hazmating it with stuff that is not so nice to have to pick up. There are essentially workers everywhere risking so that we can have the things we need. And also there are creators creating, they are reimagining our future. And you can be one of those people. You can reimagine how we communicate with each other. You can reimagine what you can do. There's so much opportunity right now because to me, there are no experts. There are no experts here. This is a field where it's wide open. It's wide open. The narrative is wide open. The future is wide open. The opportunity to create solutions is wide open. Everybody's like worried about what could happen if it collapses. But if it collapses, there's so many opportunities to make it rise up again. And the rise up is that will help the whole world. It's reimagining the possibilities in the world. It's reimagining what can be done. And I will tell you this, nothing is more important than you right now. I know that you may not think so, but nothing is more important than you and your point of view and your attitude and how you are reacting in the world, whether it's positive or negative. If it's positive, you give other people the possibility of looking up and making a difference, making a change, even if it's a small change. No matter what you think of yourself, no matter how great you think you are or how worthless you think you are the most important thing right now on this planet. You are that single you, that single me, that single Stephen, that single Lachelle, that single Karen, that single Donald, that single person is the most important person in the world. Because whether you know it or not, that moment you say something adds to the trickle, like, here's 2 cups of water. This is the imagination and opportunity, and you can add a drop to there. This is the judgment and negative, and you can drop a water there. And moment to moment, you get the choice of figuring out where you want to put your drop of water, whether it's in the yes, I'm here, or no, I think it's all going to hell in a handbasket. And if it is, there is one thing you can do. You can choose to be kind or compassionate. You can choose to be fearful or negative. But remember, we talk about this all the time. There are only 2 things that thoughts can do. They can either impair your abilities or empower your abilities. They either impair your abilities or empower your abilities. That's all thoughts can do. You get to choose which kind of thought you want. Either way, these thoughts will materialize. And you get to tell them what to materialize for you. I'm going to go over here because y'all are talking and I want to see what y'all are saying. Let's see. Stephen says, I feel for people who continue to make America move. 2 Walmart employees died yesterday from the virus. So sad. Yes, in Chicago. Wow, that's rough. Lachelle says, level playing field for building a better tomorrow. Yes, it is a level playing field right now for building a better tomorrow. And that means we can step up and make a helping hand building that new society. It's interesting to see what is considered essential. Help us focus on appreciation for the taking and not taking it for granted. I agree. Donald says, will sustainable living become the norm? I think so. Will greenhouse concepts become part of every aspect of our lives? Community learning centers, greenhouses, school buildings based on green housing, reconnecting with the way we view food and nature itself. Instead of just parks, we have community food parks. Ooh, I like that idea. Communities will reconnect through necessity as the old will become the new. Living locally will be the new norm till the earth heals itself. We are the problem, yet we are the people that are oh my gosh, I want to show it all. Here it is. There's his thing that are and that's all it will show. That's it. That's the only thing it's going to show. Thank you, Donnie, for that. I really appreciate that. One is I learned that if I hit that button, it actually pops up on the screen for people to do that. I like this. See, look at this. Vicky, you hit the nail on the head with that word. our attitude towards you and the world. Thank you very much. Do you see what I'm doing now? Now I've learned a new tool. Thank you, Donnie. Okay, so Karen says in PA, decades ago, there were a blue law that made everything close on Sunday. Perhaps returning to that will reduce infection by 1/7 of the majority of the people. Oh my gosh, Vicki found a new tool. I'm so happy. Yes, the way we saw community change, including apartments over necessary stores. We can include greening on top of homes built into communities. That sounds cool. I love this. Attitude is a choice that can change your life and the world. Oh my God, look what Vicki found. She's so happy. Look at this. Lachelle, great insight, both of you. That's so cool. Awesome. Look at that new tool we got. And you can best believe I'm going to be doing that from now on. When I read, I'm not going to just read. Thank you, Donnie. That was just something I needed to see. This is so cool. This is just so amazing, a tool to have. And I'm liking that. Here we go. Look at this. Boom. Back over to Stephen. Number 1, faith in people that will do the right thing. Number 2, listen to many different diverse thoughts. Number 3, being proactive to the things that count. Family, friends, and faith. The 3 F's. Family, friends, and faith. Isn't this fun? Come on, this is fun. I mean, just look at me. I now have a new toy on this. And so what happens is we're going to be doing that from now on when we share our conversations. And we're looking at this. And so this is the thing. Donnie, I call him Donnie. His name is Donald, but to me, he's Donnie. And he's my really good friend, and I love him. And he says, we are the solution. And that's the bottom line, isn't it? You are going to be your own solution. And as we gather momentum, and this is true for me. As we gather momentum, Vicki has a new toy. Tool. Yeah, that's right. As we gather momentum in this life, remember that whatever you can imagine, this is the clean slate that Stephen was talking about earlier. This is the place where you do become the solution. This is the place where you get to play and create the life you want. I love this right here. Okay, so here it is. Great show. Now let's do it. That's right. Here it is. It's a great show. Now let's do it. That's all we can do. From now on, Vicki's going to be playing with this new tool, and I will see you guys tomorrow because we are going to have such a rockin' good time. Lachelle says, love to witness you expressing gratitude for your new tool. I need to find something new today. Yes. Thank you. I'm really enjoying the new tool as well. All right, you guys, I love you so much. You know it is. Let's have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday. You want to meet Isabel Tierney. I want to tell you something really quick about Isabel. Isabel has this wicked good sense of humor. I've known Isabel. We went to college together back in the day. I've known her. She's one of the top experts in her field. And I want to tell you what that is on Wednesday. But she is going to rock the house, and you guys are going to giggle. You're going to go inward and go deep. You're going to feel just amazed. This woman is so powerful, so incredible. We're just going to have a great time with it. So exactly now. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Mwah! I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.